But what I always wonder about is tampon.
For those who don't know, could you please explain the difference between a tampon?
Tampons are the ones that you actually push into your vagina. The team that I was coaching at my alma mater had a student that every morning without fail, and no matter what we tried counseling to find out if there was something wrong with it, like if he was intimidated by somebody else, he was having.
You guys aren't sure that it's a medical problem?
We were trying to get down to that, but there was nothing part of it. So I don't know if his family addressed it, but he left.
That nigga must feel embarrassed as hell, man. How old is he? Or was he?
In fifth form at the time.
Wow. That is beyond brutal.
And I remember the male coach who stayed with them kind of bash him for it, because remember the beds that we slept on were like they were shared with the chat team as well. They have other people. They had to clean the beds every time he did that.
Jeez.
And it was really getting annoying. So he wasn't treated properly by his superior. This is sorry for him. Why? After a while, he left, and his mother said he was traumatized, so we don't know if that was the real reason why he left.
I mean, anybody would be traumatized.
I'm seeing the bed at that speed, and I'm getting teased about it. Alright.
Ridiculed.
That would be you.
Whoa.
I was wanted to know if it was associated with.
No.
Yeah. A psychological issue. I don't know if you would know this, but when we're in rest, it's kind of hard for us to see.
Yeah, it is. The duct itself. There's a reason why you can't for a male. No, not Ben. There's a reason why a man can't, for example, ejaculate and pee at the same time. There's a part of the duct that actually clasps both ends when it's ready to either ejaculate or pee. So when you're erect now, that passageway is closed off to receive any sperm combination with the semen, the seminal fluid, to actually allow impregnation while you're erect because you're aroused. That kind of thing, no. That peeing and morning wood thing, no. Okay. It's sad though for the kid.
I don't think I heard Elle's opinion on it. Oh.
I think I'm pretty sure she said.
She's for it. Right?
I'm thinking the comfort of my bed and not getting up every single hour, worrying and getting up and checking. That's just really massive for that.
All right.
If I put the thing on a towel and I roll over, no problem. I would.
If you had something plastic, that you could lay out on the bed, like under the towel, it wouldn't be such a big.
Yeah, as long as the only thing is I don't like the cleanup.
You're gonna have a cleanup either way.
No, but if you spend money on a new toilet, you might as well just buy the product, like comfortable underwear that is loose, so you don't really shape against the vaginal area and cause swelling. And then you have to have the close-fitted ones that can hold the pads in place. But what I always wonder about is tampon.
For those who don't know, could you please explain the difference between a tampon?
Tampons are the ones that you actually push into your vagina.
There we go.
And it has a string at the end where you can put it out back. I am afraid to use those because I am uncomfortable with things going into my vagina. So
you're what? Yeah, you're uncomfortable with things.
I'm not a fan I always wondered how tampons work.
Other person use the tampon along with the pad.
So why bother buy it?
It's like for additional protection.
How do you guys work out that? You have to plan like away from your period, like when you go to like water sports, like swimming or beach.
You just don't go into the water.
Don't you think it'd be a good idea to find somebody who could actually create a waterproof padding for when girls have to go to the beach?
Because
Waterproof
pad, it might not absorb the period.
Yeah. No, as in the lining inside would be absorbent. The outer lining would be waterproof.
You don't understand how pad works.
Yeah, because I'm like, what? Have you never seen a pad?
I have seen a pad, but y'all talking about period panties. So it couldn't be the same thing?
People actually do go in the water and they have pad and tampons on, and I think that's really selfish. Because you make people mingle with you in the water. With the blood spreading everywhere. That's
people playing in the water too.
yeah. That's just so nasty.
Tampons and tampons. I know they're probably wearing the tampons. It's not like it leaks through.
So hold on. My ignorance once more. So I'm assuming that the period panty just wouldn't work either. In the water.
That's what I say, no. Very good question.
No, but that's what I asked initially.
Because period panties are relatively a new invention. You don't know much about it.
Yeah, but that's why
Essentially in Jamaica, yes.
that's why I asked. If it's a case where the outer lining is water resistant or waterproof, and then the inner lining itself would be the absorbent part. That's the point of the experiment, to see if it works or not. So, you know, although it's a different part of the period, I realize that nobody touching on the cramps. Although medication solves all of those problems, I'm assuming.
Alright. When you ever remember shitting yourself and having to sit in that shit? Anybody?
I don't think anybody does. I'm pretty sure nobody has that memory still intact. There's a reason why you forget. There is a reason.
I could understand. That was perfect.
God damn it.
Alright, if anybody remembers being a toddler and shitting themselves.
Nobody remembers that. Do you?
No.
So how do you expect us to? No.
Anyway, okay, let's go. Let's pretend. Yes, everybody just say yes. We do.
No. I refuse.
Let's say yes, and let's see where it goes.
Use a different analogy. No. There must be something else you can say. Use a different analogy, please.
I don't know. Let's try
No, pee isn't the same because remember, the lumps from the period.
Okay. Everyone has at least stubbed their toe or finger, right? Hold on.
The same as sitting in a bundle. Alright, if you remember wearing a diaper.
Nobody remembers these things. What is wrong with you?
Has anybody experienced something uncomfortable, like wet and squishy and ropey, right?
Okay, hold on. Is this to describe what a cramp feels like? I just want to make sure we're on topic.
I'm getting around to the cramp.
Okay.
Let's say, if you did remember what it felt like to sit in a diaper.
Why are you hanging on to this analogy? You are intelligent enough to come up with a different analogy. No.
We will not
Just imagine.
We will not imagine it.
Alright. The feeling of sitting with a pad on, with the blood which is dry and sticky, makes the cramps. Yeah, it makes the cramps feel worse.
Okay.
Whereas when you're naked, like in the shower now, and you wash off that area.
Okay. What was that?
The cramps are easier to bear.
So water is your friend, basically.
Yeah.
So nakedness and water is basically your friend.
Yeah. That's what I've been trying to say.
That's good to know.
That's all I've been trying to say.
That's good to know. A shower would have been fine without having to go to shit. And we have to talk about all the shit.
Killing earlier, Danny.
Okay. Wow.
I think we can close this conversation now.
Good grief. Okay. That is just wow.
So, all in favor of free bleeding, say aye.
It's in my bed. I'm not sure about going out in public. I'm not gonna lie.
No, you wouldn't do it in public. You wouldn't do it in public.
Can I free bleed at your house?
Wait, what?
I wouldn't even do it much less. Again, if I had something plastic and I could sleep naked, then yeah.
I mean, they can create different period products. Can't they create a free bleeding product like a free bleeding towel? You know, just sit down.
But
anyway,
it would be the same thing like a pad.
You
The
know,
whole concept of free means you don't use anything at all.
No, yesterday I used a towel. A free bleeding towel.
no, the woman says she hold in her menstrual cycle, so she don't actually need anything. You know what's funny though? You know what's funny? I think I heard a comedian one time say that when women go through that week in the month, that they should have the entire week off from work, and that they should be paid still for that week.
Not the entire week. The first couple of days. Those are the problems.
Like 3 days, the first 3 days.
Yeah. Some persons have 1, 2, some persons have 3, 2, 3. Depending on the individual.
I would say 3 days max because by the fourth day the blood starts to thin out.
Pain
So-
is to an implement.
Yeah, so you can manage work from day 4. You can come in at day 4.
Okay. So basically,
Day one, I don't want nobody to bother me. Day one, I don't want their own nothing. I don't even want Leo near me.
is that a natural inclination or just because of hormones?
But if anybody did, they were going to, do you eat something way more than like a food? What do you eat?
So, guys, honestly,
Press the ice from me. You know, I can smell food and in your mouth. No matter how far you're there.
My God. Okay. What are you, a bloodhound or something? No. This is just proves more and more as to why Leo was right to say that you are just one hell of a PI when it comes down to certain things. Your senses are just off the chart, apparently. Anyway, Leo, I don't know if you heard what I was saying, but there's this comedian who basically said that women should get like the week off from work when they're going through their thing, and that they should be paid for that week. And then, of course, the ladies commented as to why it wouldn't have to be an entire week; it'd be like just the first 3 days. And then your wife says she don't want to see you on the first day, then she might stab you, and that's where we are now.
Exactly. You only got part. There's a whole lot of emotion. You know,
Okay. Nah, you keep her. Nah, I'm good.
saying that it's the same, you know, I just have an idea. Crazy.
You know, these other arguments, I realize that because we are males, our opinion count for naught. Okay. What's the point if you say it's not applicable? We have no say.
Well, we can't make it applicable, so we need the.
How? That's the okay. You know what? Hold on. In that stand and in that regard, there should be a machine that makes women understand what it feels to have erections in public and morning wood. And trust me, it's not as fun as it sounds, particularly when it happens at the wrong time.
You like to feel erection?
Feel? Hold on, L. Why would you want an erection?
It's interesting to have a lump of skin that just magically turns.
It's not skin.
You don't magically turn.
I'm insulted as I am so insulted. That is not skin. No. For all men everywhere. Skin? Nuh-uh. Show that thing some more respect. It defies gravity. And I'll say it again. It defies gravity. Everything else is bent down. It goes right up. Skin? Uh-uh. There's a reason why we call it a muscle. Although technically it's a tissue, but... Yeah. Exactly. Elephant skin? What? I think we call that... Wait, no. I hate you. Hold on. No. Hold on. Even though I said that, she's the one who said that she wouldn't mind having it. So the question is...
You have problems, right?
No, I'm just showing you a contrast. That you have an instance, for example, where you are erect at the wrong times. If that makes any sense. And I don't know if you've gone through it as a female, but there are some female who feel like they are... I don't want to say degraded, but they feel offended if something like that happens to them. Because they're like, you're such a perv. Oh my God. Have some self-control. I'm like, the hell is what? Like, it's your fault. You see, even that bullshit, it's not his fault. We wake up, that thing is up before us. It's like, hello, how you doing? Like, seriously, it's literally, that's one of the most involuntary things. Just like blinking, pupil dilation is one of those very involuntary things. It's not like you can look at it and say, rise.
Bring it down at any point.
It's a mental thing. It's the same way how it doesn't have to really bad. What I learned even personally is that if I change up my breathing can calm you down. What do you mean? I don't understand. Well, I think wet dream. Well, I know. I think guys only have one main wet dream, which is the main initiation during puberty. Because I've only ever had one. It's not like, there are some nights. Hold on. You have wet dreams in the case where you have puberty, but you have dreams where, of course, you're aroused and then you wake up erect and, otherwise. I don't consider those the wet dreams. If that makes any sense. Let's just say the first one is unique. That is what I'm saying. The first one is unique.
So you guys only have one major wet dream?
Boy.
So wait, you mean to tell us that they stop after a while? Why is it that we get the classes in the state?
Okay, she feels offended for some reason. I don't know why.
Even then, look at the beginning of our relationship, quote unquote relationship.
Quote unquote, in a real?
we remember that was just a trial period. They said
it was a trial period.
we were getting to know it.
remember,
We rushed into it. You know damn well that we rushed into
I
it.
remember before the first day, you asked what you want to do with me, and I said my intention is to make
Yes,
girls.
but we kind of rushed into that one.
We know each other for months.